All right. My most seamless transition from one video to another. And then
Yeah,
you follow up with
I
the,
know. I know. Probably still on the paranormal biggest event ever hangover. Probably.
I'm still hurting.
Maybe.
I'm still
Yeah.
hurting.
Hey, everybody. It is midweek, midday. That means you're right here on Get Haunted Live with your two favorite besties, Sarah and Rob. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Sarah.
How are you?
I'm wonderful and tired. I'm here.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Before we get started chitting and chatting, let's just say hello to everybody because that's what we do. That is what we
Good.
do here.
Let's go.
Um, of course, we have our friend, our biggest supporter, Stacy, right here on the side with us. He was late coming on. I panicked. I was like,
I
"Where's
know.
Stacy? Where's
Yeah, you should
Stacy?"
have seen the backstage fiasco that was happening. Was Stacy okay?
Yeah, like he's always here.
He's
It was a
here.
little. It got me a little concerned there. Hello, Di herself.
I
Do you know? I can't. Do you know who that is? Correct?
think it's empty.
Is that Diane Empey
I
or
think
Denise? Isn't it? Is it Denise or Diane?
Denise.
Okay,
Or
okay.
maybe
I'm
is this
I'm learning.
Di
I'm
from MSP? I don't know. This one has confused me. Identify yourself. Di
well. There
herself.
there is a prisoner's uniform on that
Yes,
troll.
this is probably the wonderful Di from
Okay,
MSP.
from MSP.
Yeah, idiot. That's her. That's my friend.
Okay, see, we're just a little off.
Diane,
We're
I love
not
you.
drunk. I swear we're not drunk. It's
I like.
just.
I'm almost drunk. I'm on some CBD shit.
And while we're on the
Yes.
topic though of MSP is coming up right here, May 6th for Get Haunted,
Oh my God.
right there in Jefferson City at the amazing MSP, Missouri State Penitentiary. And it is the 46 or 47 bloodiest acres.
7.
47 bloodiest acres. It's gonna be a
What's an
great time.
acre when they're
What's
that
an
bloody?
acre? There's so yeah,
Yeah,
it
I'm
doesn't
probably
even
gonna start
matter.
driving tomorrow.
That's right. To get there in time. And
Yes.
what's really cool about this particular event, we are meeting up with the lovely ladies of the Tipsy Ghost podcast, Sarah, and Lindsay. I believe it's just Sarah and Sarah that will be there that night. I believe Lindsay cannot make it, but the Tipsy Ghost podcast, and they are incredible ladies. They are right there in the Midwest, and they are going to be joining the Get Haunted crew to be right there investigating right alongside you. So I think
Right.
that's pretty cool. I love that.
Yep.
And you can still get your Tipsy Ghost discount, which is 5 tickets for 500. That is 5 all-nighters, and you get to be all over that huge complex. It's going to be
Huge.
awesome.
And
Huge.
I get 2 additional Saras, which is exactly what I
That's
needed.
right. You're down one, but up two.
Right. So I'll have
Yeah.
2. Right.
And do yourself a favor if you're going to be going, especially if you're traveling a long ways, you're coming in on Friday, and you want to get a pre look at MSP, you can go right to the MSP website and you can grab a ticket with the MSP tour themselves. And so they're going to be doing their tour, and then they're going to have a little ghost investigation with, guess what? Some Get Haunted crew helping out. You guys are just there to help out
We're just
on
there to
May
watch,
5th.
really. We're
You're just there.
partaking. I'm taking
Yeah.
a night off. And we're gonna
Oh,
we're gonna just be there to
yeah.
support Diane and Jenny and Sheila and all the wonderful people that work there. So,
I
and
love that.
I'll get all the hugs I ever needed. This
Oh,
night. So I'm excited. Well,
so I guess this past weekend hugs didn't count.
they
There's Miss
counted.
Danny Marie. There's Miss Danny Marie. I don't think they did. There's
Okay.
Danny. Little get she's got all her Get Haunted. As you see her picture, I believe that's the old hospital on College Hill hat
Oh
that she
yeah.
has on her head. And we have Miss Sandra here with us. How are you, Miss Sandra? Let's see. Here is Brittany. We have Brittany here. Yeah, she can't figure out how to be a real person. I just don't get the signing in. It is so confusing
You
sometimes.
missed Adam.
I did. Wait, where's Adam?
I don't know. I could be way ahead of you. I don't know.
Okay,
Oh
you're
no.
okay. Wait, can you give me a second? I'm right here with the face. We've got a couple of Facebook users saying, "Hey, what's up?" It's she called you an idiot. It's
She
Diane,
did.
idiot.
Wrong.
Wow. There's Adam. Hey, Adam
There's
or
Adam.
Olaf.
Sorry, I got
There
excited.
you did. You way jumped ahead. There's Dale. I'm taking my time. I'm a little slow today. Hello back to you, wonderful person. We have 3 souls right here.
Reese.
Love that. We love that you stop and take a break and just to say hello to us. We totally love that. There's Miss Pretty. Did you see Sam's makeup look? She did a video and she's got some still shots. She did a girls versus boys inspired makeup look, and I love that. She's beautiful anyways, but she does phenomenal makeup.
I saw the photo either yesterday. I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah.
It's Wednesday.
Either
Yeah.
yesterday or the day before. It did. She looked great. The makeup looked really, really cool.
Yeah, it was so awesome. I love that. I'm gonna post your stills up here, Sam, so everybody can check those out. Mr. Mike Cronin of Two Brothers Extreme. Well, it's our favorite time of the week too, and it's because people like you come to talk to us. We love that. We totally love that. There's Mr. Aristocrat.
Hello, Mr. Aristocrat.
It is Wednesday already. Don't even know how that's happened. I'm not even kidding. Whew. Hey guys, MSP is my home state. Still haven't gotten to see. Okay, well, if it's your home state, guess what? May 6th, you can get there and meet all the incredible crew of.
Right, I'm your bucket.
That's right. Take it off your bucket list and get your ticket now. All you have to do is go to gethaunted.com to our events.
Come hang out with us. It's going to be incredible.
Find 4 more people and you can get a freaking steal on those tickets and be there all night.
Yeah, and it was either yesterday or the day before. Again, my days are a disastrous jumble right now. It was my anniversary to being there, I think 2 or 3 years ago. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, happy anniversary.
Thanks. It's me and MSP.
That's pretty cool.
A couple of years now.
I love that. That's awesome. So here we are. Yeah, we're a little subdued today. We had, I'm sure you heard of this little event that was live on Paranormally Blonde, and it's Gail.
Oh, hey, Gail. Okay.
No, she won't. We'll talk
to
her. She won't kill you. We'll talk to her. You should come. Gail, actually, you should come. That's ridiculous. You need to come.
Yes. Don't let Kara control you.
She should never tell you to not fulfill your dream and your bucket list.
And your bucket list, saying, I'm a good bucket. I swear to
God. So we all traveled quite a distance to Williamson, West Virginia. Well, thank you. You like my salty savage? Yeah, a really good friend got that for me.
She's salty.
I am salty. And by the way, Sam, if you go to Salty Savage, I'm just going to let you know, every Tuesday they do $22 Tuesday. So sign up on their list, Salty Savage. They're out of Florida, and every Tuesday you get all sorts of great merch for $22. So go check it out. Today, Stacey is not a recap.
Thank you, Stacey.
Stacey, you're going to get in so much trouble now. But the official recap, the actual recap will be this coming Monday on Paranormally Blind of Girls versus Boys. But yes, we traveled to Williamson and we got to spend a handful of amazing, hard, emotional, exciting, loving, challenging. Am I missing any other words?
Exciting? Did you say that?
I did say exciting, but it probably is worth another one. Fantastical, amazing few days, and all in preparation leading up to the biggest project we've ever been a part of. And it was Girls versus Boys right there at the old hospital on College Hill. And first and foremost, we would love to once again extend our gratitude, our appreciation, and our love to the amazing Tanya Webb and Charlie Hatfield, the owners of the old hospital on College Hill. Honestly, we knew it. We already knew this, but see, this might make me cry. I'm still a little emotional from this weekend. There was a lot. sort of that just, there was a lot. But one thing that was validated is that Charlie and Tanya
Jeez.
are exactly part of what, no, Charlie and Tanya are exactly what the Get Haunted Network is all about.
Yeah.
These location owners, you know, I don't know, to sit and speak to them after the event, they had us all gathered, and Tanya and Charlie a little bit. He's sort of the comic relief. Hey Jay, they literally sat us down and had the most amazing speech. And wow, is all I can say is the amount of love, understanding, encouragement, just that soft place to land. They are it. So I highly suggest, if you want to add a location to your bucket list, I will tell you right now, the old hospital on College Hill is so deserving of your time, of your effort, and your travels. Yes?
Nah, yeah. No, you're getting to me now. I'm just trying to keep my shit together. Yeah, you're right. And they're just two, and we knew it before going. Knew it the minute I met them. But geez, they really, yeah, their speech and their words to all of us it was beautiful. And for two people to go as far out of their way as they did for us, and to recognize without asking the tremendous amount of work and effort that went into this, and to be so damn grateful. Yeah, it's rare. Sadly, it's rare. And even today, as we were chatting with Tanya, it's a parent that wasn't there. It wasn't a one and done. And yeah, I can't wait to get back there in September and see them again and spend time in the hospital, actually, not the real living hospital, the dead hospital there. Like, just spend some time getting a little more time with the hospital, whether people know it or not. Even though we were there for 3 days, we got to, the investigating didn't really happen because the rooms were set up and we had to be out of them. But to get back in touch a little bit more with the hospital and the town again would be, I'm just excited. So September can't get here fast enough for me.
Yeah. Look at that, Rob. Look up at the top. Just do that for me.
Which one? Oh my God, those made me cry.
Look up at the views and the like and the heart.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh, changed. Now it's back. Yeah, it was just a beautiful experience, and to see your vision come to life, Danny's vision come to life, to see what two people that we threw an enormous amount of trust to put together a program that is unmatched. It's unmatched. I don't care if you're on the side and didn't watch it, go watch it. I don't care if it's for 10 minutes. You will see what true collaboration, what true partnerships, what true trust, what true love looks like, because this was a project of love. Everybody that worked on every single part of it, truly put all of their love and attention into it. So go watch it if you haven't. We're up to almost 1,300 views in just a few days, which is tremendous. It's just tremendous. So yeah. So if you want to know why everybody's tired, it's because it was this enormous buildup. It happened. It went off perfectly, and now it's the decompression.
It's the letdown.
Yeah,
it's the letdown.
Yes, drives.
But it truly, everything that universe had opened up for us from the beginning of you going in November with a group of guys to Danny and I sitting down to meeting Boston and Chris. And yes, there were bumps and bruises. Bruises can heal, bumps can heal. But the final product, what we got to bring to you, and what I hope that it taught, or what it showed to everybody on the Get Haunted crew, and I do believe that Tanya and Charlie saw this, is that even when times got rough, even when times got a little shaky, and they were few and far between, but when they did, we stuck together.
Oh, yeah.
We pulled up our big girl pants, we wiped a tear, and we kept moving. And
wear big girl pants.
well, that's because the girls won. So we're gonna have to hear that for a while. Remember when Rob would sit over there and always hold the trophy, and now the trophy gets to sit over here?
Yeah, it does. And you know what, Sarah? It's sitting exactly where I hoped it would be the entire time.
Aw, thank you, Robert. Look there's the tipsy ghost. We were just talking about you, cutie. So I think this was something, as we have, so much went into this. We've said this term has been used a few times now since we've returned. Did
Wow.
you?
Yeah, okay, Jay.
Just remember, I'm a great bestie, Jay. I'm a great bestie.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Okay. We said this several times. There were many moving parts we didn't even realize that were going to show until we got there. And I have to say, I have never been more proud than to be a part of this group of people. See, I'm going to cry.
You always tell me it's okay to cry, so you may cry.
I know. So yes, we had two amazing guest investigators. One is Tammy. She has gone to a few of the Get Haunted events, and she is just this incredibly sweet soul that does a lot of traveling on her own and does these investigations. And her travel was not an easy thing to get to us, but she did, and she showed up. And we so appreciate her time. And I think she was a little under the weather on top of it, which does not help. And we also had the amazing Rachel Bradley from RTL and Flammary Promotions. And, families showed themselves. Families were created. Families were reunited, so to speak. Rachel and I had this conversation. Sometimes it feels like you've known somebody forever when you meet them, and the reality is you're just being reunited. And that happened this weekend. Old Hospital was magical. And I just want to thank every single person, viewers, our faithfuls that are with us each week on Paranormally Blonde and with Get Haunted Live, to newcomers that joined, to everybody that you reached out to have watched, right down to every single person inside that hospital. And to you, Rob, I can't express the gratitude that I have for the support and the love that night. It was big. This project, Rob, I think you had even said it, this project meant a lot more than just a show, right? This was more than just a live. This truly, look, guys, we know this. Life can be hard. People will try to knock people down in all areas of life. It doesn't matter. This is not a paranormal thing. This is a human thing. The reality is when you look around, the good always outnumbers the bad. It just does. And it did that night. And so to all of you, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Danny and I envisioned it, and I had envisioned it this big, but not this big. I don't even know how to explain that. It was truly magical. And really, Chris in Boston, the amount of work and time and passion they put into that, right down to our support group that came in. You know, I'm going to say it again, Sandra drove all the way from New Jersey to not be on camera, but to come and support her Get Haunted family and to be there for whatever we needed. I just don't know if people understand how huge that is. And that when we say what we say, when Rob and I are in front of a camera or on a show, when we tell you what Get Haunted is, we are not blowing smoke up your asses. This is what Get Haunted is. This is what it is. Yeah. Is it perfect? No. Do we stick together when times are tough? Fuck yeah. Yeah, we do. And we did. So congratulations to every single person that was on site. You deserve huge kudos and huge rewards. Truly, this was, you know, in the shit show of paranormal right now, and everybody blaming everybody and everybody wanting to throw punches and honestly, this was one moment that was kind of an amazing, yeah, you guys are doing that. This is what we're doing. This is what we're over here doing. Kind of dug it.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Yeah, and it's hard not to get emotional over this because we all know how much work and care went into it from people who, by the way, didn't get paid, right? Nobody got paid on this. Chris in Boston donated so much time and energy and created this masterpiece, this visual masterpiece, this audiological masterpiece. We sunk a lot of money into it as Get Haunted. The people that came spent their own money to come, their own time to come. So, you know, it was to see it all go down and then to watch, you know, just a couple of jackasses try to knock it down and completely be ignored and completely strengthen the bonds that already existed with our team and even with some of, I think, the people we're watching. So congratulations to whoever you are, which I know who you are.
Oh yeah, we know who you are. It's amazing that people think they can do things under the shield of a fake name. Yeah. It's never fake.
You 100% succeeded in bolstering the strongest relationships you will ever see. Friendships, business partnerships, whatever you want to look at. My friends on the side, they were there for us that night. You did nothing. So we're here. We're here to talk about it. We're here to keep moving forward, and we're going to. And I'm sorry if that doesn't sit well with certain people.
Well, I do, because I'm sure friends or colleagues of theirs come to get what they need to report back. Please at least know this.
Hi.
Please at least know this. I do hope that eventually the amount of time and energy you're putting in to trying to destroy people, not because you're doing any justice, but because you want to destroy not just Get Haunted, you want to destroy people's personal families. If that's what you choose to do, I hope that you kind of take a step back and think to yourself, like, you know, maybe we should put some time into our actual work that we want to do, whether it be paranormal or something else. We would love to see you succeed. Nothing more. It just isn't with us. And that's okay. You don't have to succeed with us. You can succeed on your own. And that is truly what I hope. I truly hope they do. I truly hope they find a better purpose in this world. And, you know, eventually they will, but we are, hey, Kyle. So yeah, so we really, I am, again, bumps and bruises happen, things heal, those do heal. But the amount of, in that stressful time, it is heartwarming and humbling to see people set aside a hard feeling or set aside a, you know, you're pissing me off or you're annoying me, to just go, we're getting this done because we have an end goal, and we all had the same end goal, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and we are going to do it again. And I want to address D-Hoot. I know with the donate button, please know that all is in the works. This was new. Yes, we had done a live on Get Haunted. That was very basic. That was me helping out Get Haunted do this Halloween live. This was a much big, we went from like, oh, we're here to like, holy shit, we're way over there. Please know what we have in the works will be beneficial to locations. This is definitely something we want to do, and that has already been asked. It has been asked to help in the future. So yeah, it's so cool. So donates, and you guys can always go right to those location websites. I promise you, donations are greatly appreciated. So go check out the Old Hospital on College Hill in Williamson, West Virginia website. Go see if they got a donate button, or reach out to them and ask how they can donate to such a location, because they have so many amazing things in the works that we got to see. And I mean, honestly, I would, if Charlie and Tanya were to call right now and said, oh my God, we just had some issues and we need some major cleanup, I would get my ass back in the car and drive 7 hours. I really would.
I would too. I'd have to sleep a little bit before I left. I have requested an airport to be installed in the township of Williamson because, God, that's a long drive. But it was worth every bit of it. Again, guys, we've said it all. It was truly a privilege and honor, not just to work with the people we worked with for those 3 days, but to be alongside Charlie, Tanya, the people of Williamson, who no matter where we went, they were there to ask questions and tell stories. And we had somebody on the team actually eat a tarantula, which is probably the only thing I don't like about this that entire night was there was a tarantula there. We'll talk about that on the recap.
Yeah, go watch this is actually the actual recap show on Monday, which will be on Paranormally 1 at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna have everybody that participated right there on the live with us talking about their challenges. Yeah, and you know what? I love that. This must be Tammy, because she did mention that the Charleston, West Virginia airport was right there. It was like, okay, well, that's pretty close. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that, because although I will say the 7 hour from Michigan, the 6.5 to 7 hour drive really wasn't, it's a beautiful drive.
That's not terrible, right? Make it 10 and it starts to suck.
It starts to get a little long, right? Like there's that, because when I got to leave on Thursday, it was a beautiful, beautiful day. And it took me through small towns, and it's one of my favorite things when I'm road tripping alone. You just blare the music, you got the sunroof open, and you're looking at these beautiful small towns that pepper throughout, and you just suddenly, I had that moment, Rob, when I was driving Thursday, where I just pictured all these Get Haunted sweatshirts and t-shirts and hats all just kind of making their way down south to West Virginia. And I thought, this is the coolest. Yeah. I would have never thought in my 25 plus years of paranormal that this would be something I would get to be a part of, that I got to be a part of something that to me is truly, it's history making a little bit, right? Like,
I believe so.
Right.
I truly believe that. I think it hasn't been done before. So again, to Haunted Road Trip, the crew, everybody, to you and Danny for bringing this to the table and showing me how important, how incredible it could be. Like, as you were describing it back in November, I was like, this is ridiculously cool. We have to do it. We have to do it. And then every single other piece fell into place without an awful lot of effort to find those pieces. They kind of just came along naturally.
And let's touch on Tammy as well, because here again is somebody that has truly been a supporter of Get Haunted. I know she met you with another company, but she stuck right with you, Rob, and followed you right over to Get Haunted. And she truly went through almost travel hell,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
There and back, by the way, I think.
Yeah.
To be a part of something and to get to know her. And I didn't get to spend as much time. It was an unfortunate by the time she got there, because of her travel. It was hard, right? She kind of got right in there right at the craziest time, right? And so we did get to spend that amazing time to really get in there and show her all our appreciation. But Tammy, to you, please know we know what you went through. We don't know it because we experienced it, but we heard you. And for you to do that and to still show up and to show up with a smile on your face, you just don't even know. We truly, truly appreciate and love you so much. And I love that I see a lot of pictures. She'll post pictures when she's out there doing her stuff, and she does wear her Get Haunted stuff. So thank you for being a huge supporter with us. So that's girls versus boys. We don't want to give away too much of what the night was because this is actually the actual recap coming up.
The real actual recap.
The real actual
recap.
I'm going to allow Rob to make the banner for that one since I screwed up on the banner for the last Monday show. But so we'll see what he comes up with.
And I'm going to mark the time here, 32:16. She's going to allow me to do that, everyone. I'm being allowed to make something.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to allow him to make that.
32:16. I got to write that down.
All right. But while we are talking, though, about girls versus boys, and again, if anybody was wondering.
Yeah, we know what it looks like.
The girls did win. But I will say it was it was so close each time. And I actually thought there was a point that I went, okay, I'm gonna have to just suck it up. And hey, Mike, I'm gonna have to suck it up and be like, congratulations. But the girls did win. But hey, I did try to help you guys win in the last challenge. I did not try to screw you.
No, you didn't. No, I wasn't worried about that at all. And yeah,
I am still recovering. Yes.
Yeah, no, look, it went exact like I said. Part of me was like, I always thought the girls were gonna win. And yeah, it was close the whole damn time, and I was like, wow, we got a shot here now.
Yeah.
Like apparently the whole time Sarah was like, oh, this is gonna be a clean sweep. But we're gonna save this. But yeah,
we're gonna save that.
And no, you did not throw it. You were there. Doing your very best, and it was a very difficult challenge, a little bit of a gamble, boys, but I wouldn't change it. I would not change the result.
Yeah, it was good. And my favorite thing was having our amazing friends and family on the side with the voting and stuff. It's so cool. It's so cool to go back. I have not yet watched. I can't wait to see this, and I will watch all 7 hours. I will. There will be no doubt. All 7 hours will be watched by me. But to watch the first 5 to 10 minutes of the girls versus boys and to see just how beautiful and amazing and creative it was or is just it's nuts. It's just beyond nuts. It's so cool, and I am so proud of everything, and I am so proud of this network in general. Yes, right? It was noble.
Thank you,
Stace. It was. And yes, the interviews. I loved all the interviews too. Like just to go back, our own Mary Ann, who was there as support. She is a tour guide at the old hospital on College Hill. She was there as Get Haunted as well to help support us. And when her interview came on, guys, I know it was towards the end and we were all tired, but it got to all of us. Her interview was just a tearjerker. So love that. But while we're on this, the girls were not just the winner. The girls were not just the winner. Old Hospital on College Hill was not just the winner, or Williamson, West Virginia. But we do have the winners of our watch party, our hashtag watch party .com. I don't even know what I'm really out of it. I apologize.
Yes, you are out of it.
The hashtag watch party winners Of the OG bundle, we have Mr. Mike Cronin of Two Brothers Extreme and Mr. Corey, is it Hein?
Hein, Stan's
Hein?
brother.
So this was really cool because we know many of you had a watch party going on, and we asked for you to submit your pictures of your watch party. And when we did that, we did a random draw, and this is what we got. We got Mr. Mike Cronin and Corey. Congratulations to the both of you. You will be receiving an OG bundle.
And I would like to add, because this was an executive decision that I did not consult with my business partner on. But originally there was supposed to be one winner, and I changed it to two. I was feeling generous after a wonderful night. Now I know either of you may or may not already have an OG bundle, and if you do, we'll work something out, like do a laser grid, something like that. So we'll be reaching out, and to all of the other winners from the night, we're getting the list compiled. So one of you has reached out. If you're watching right now, don't worry, you're not forgotten. We're going to get to you. It's just you see what I'm dealing with. Somebody is kind of out of sorts.
I am out of sorts. I am, you know what it is? It's not even so much out of sorts. I am tired. I am a little physically beaten down for some reason. I did not have the typical paranormal hangover, Rob. I don't know if you did. By the way, I had amazing breakfast every morning at Tudor's Biscuit World. It was so amazing. I think that kept me going. But I didn't have that normal paranormal hangover, but I think like the emotions were so big. So much love, so much like you're working, you're pushing yourself, you're tired, right? You got to get things done. Plus you're mentally exhausted because you're trying to make sure everything's done. You're making 5,000 trips to Walmart to go grab another thing that you forgot or that you needed. So there was so much going on that it was one of those, I am a crier. I'm usually a crier of happy things. I get very overwhelmed. But it was one of those moments by the end of it when poor Rachel came back to help us clean up our last morning. And she hugged me, and it's like I can't contain anymore. I can't hold it back anymore.
Rachel brings the tears. She's a sweet, sweet soul, Kevin, to everybody there that day. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad you finally got to meet her. I had the pleasure of meeting her last year, and she's just a wonderful person.
I know it's like my body is I don't know, it's the release of everything. And, there was so much buildup, so much work, so much prep, so much like uncertainty. Because, one thing that I'm not sure people quite understand, again, we are not Hollywood. We don't have runners and crew that go out before and do this and do that, and then they come back, and then we have a team of people sitting. What you saw was truly a lot of work from a lot of people that had other things to do. This was not their main job. They had, we're still running Get Haunted, and Chris and Boston they still have their shows and their outside lives. And so this was one of those things where, we all put extra time and effort in here. This is not our main job. So it was that distance and not being able to go, oh, I want to make sure this works. You can't. We only had the time we had there. And then you're like, okay, people, what's going to work? What's not going to work? And then you got to serious work in those 3 days, really 2.5 days up until showtime.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot.
There was a lot of behind the scenes running. So we did it. We got it done. There were tense moments, there were things that weren't working at the last second, and then logins were failing, all kinds of fun stuff. So, It was so good. It was so good. And that is not a recap. This is not a
recap. Dehoot, yes, you'll have to help us. We have learned you're good. We have learned so much from this first run. And we have already amazing ideas from our crew, and Rob and I have already been thinking about things that we can do and add and to help make these things a little bit smoother. So we're excited. We're excited to dig in and do another one. This could be a real future for Get Haunted.
It could.
It could. You know,
It
they
could.
can't happen once a month, but
You can't.
I don't even think they could happen once a quarter. But this is something that I think Get Haunted found a little bit of a niche here, and we love that. And it's not taking away from anything else amazing that people are doing. It's just putting a really cool flair on something that I think paranormal needed. It was time that there was a little teamwork, a little love, a little fun, a little laughter, a little bug eating,
Ugh.
a little something different. That's all I'm saying. So, dude, I did see that. Mike is still my hero for eating a tarantula and a scorpion. I did ask him on Monday, do you feel like, do you want to eat that more now? Like, do you crave that stuff? He says no. Let's see. Oh man, that's exactly how I felt during World's Largest. So much buildup in the aftermath of, wow, this has happened and it's over. Just like that. Yeah, it is. It's, everybody wanted this moment to be beautiful, and everybody had different reasons why they wanted it to be beautiful. And it's been so sweet to hear. Hey, Tammy. It's sweet to hear, people's reasons why. I love to hear everybody, like, what was their motive? What did they want to see out of it? And I'm going to just say, Rob, so much of it has not been selfish. So much of it has been selfless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I kind of dig that. I really dig that. So please catch next Monday, this upcoming Monday, which will be, I think, is that May 2nd? I think it's May 2nd. That will be Paranormally Blonde. This is actually the actual recap show, and we're going to have everybody that participated. And we're going to do some fun little chit chats about exactly what went down. So I got to watch this weekend. I guess I'm going to have to watch this weekend or the whole live event, so I can get a really good, because when you're on this side of it, boy, it sure doesn't look like that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I did love the interactive part of that. I love that so much. Should we go back? I'm sure you guys, I was going to go back to this real quick here. Hold on. I wanted to just go back on that real quick, because you probably saw a little bit of a post. If you're on Facebook at all today, you probably saw some things. Ray is asking the question. He saw this GH post earlier. What in the world is going on? What is going on? What is Flamery Promotions, by the way?
Oh, it's a starter up company. Ray. Yeah, so Flamery is they're a promotions company. They hold paranormal events.
Mm-hmm.
Especially down in the southern area a little bit more, Ray Savino is kind of the owner of it. And
is he kinda, or is
he is? I'm being a little cloak and dagger here.
Yeah.
And yeah, so what am I saying? Yeah, they do events, and Ray and I are friendly. So
what am I, chopped liver over here?
Oh, I forgot about you. Yes, no, and Sarah is friendly as well. She's a friendly. So yeah, Ray, Sarah, and Rob have been having some conversations that might lead to some interesting collaborations.
Yeah. You know what? It is interesting that event companies can be friendly to other event companies.
It's pretty fucking hard to believe sometimes, but yes.
Who knew? That the paranormal playground was truly big enough for all.
Yeah, there isn't just one of those little springy tooth breaking horses.
Guess what? If there is, we all know how to share it.
It's probably a terrible idea. Even one is too dangerous on that. Yeah, so especially with all of the recent news and the paranormal, with a much larger event company shitting the bed, saying goodbye. I'm hoping Yeah, and I look at the comments and the reactions from the public, and I'm watching once again the torches and the pitchforks come out for event companies. It's kind of the thing to do right now. So I'm hoping that, moving forward, um, we can help shed some light on how awesome certain event companies can be, especially when we work together, especially when we bring what we bring to our guests, who you can poll all on your own and find out if they love us or hate us. So yeah, it's going to be, just keep your eyes open and your ears peeled.
Yeah. Is that how that goes? And peel my ears.
Like that. Just peel those ears right off.
Peel them off. Yeah. And what I kind of dig about the whole thing too is this look, paranormal is out there. There are many ways you can go and experience it. And we truly encourage you to go experience a lot of what's out there, because there isn't just one way to do it. The one thing that I will say is that Get Haunted is right here to be more than just an event company. In fact, that is truly sort of, although that is something we love doing and it is who we are, it's not who we are. Get Haunted is so much more. We are lots of different services, merch, equipment, help with creative work. You truly now have seen how creative we can be just with creating a show. But we want to give you a well-rounded experience, and it doesn't just start and end with going to one location and saying goodbye. You can ask many people on the side here that have been to an event. You do become family. If that is your choice, we want you to be, and if you choose to accept our love and appreciation, you come right in. And it doesn't
optional.
just,
it's definitely
it is optional. It is optional.
Part of the family.
Yeah. But it truly is, it doesn't just end at those events. And that's the really cool thing. I will tell you again, being in this for bye, Jay. See you later, bestie. I'll call you later,
Yeah,
Jay.
okay.
Yeah, I think that when you can offer people who are curious about the paranormal, people who have a little experience to a lot of experience, when you can offer them something more than just one location or a location, I think it really opens up the world so much bigger. And what that means is this: everybody on the side, you're included in that. Tipsy Ghost, when you get into the network and we are working with everybody, the reality is we want all those people that are new, not new, professional, whatever you want to call yourself. We want to introduce them to the Tipsy Ghost. This is what this is all about. It is networking. It is networking at its best. And what does that mean? Everybody helping everybody, not just one person helping everybody. It's everybody helping everybody.
Yeah. And it always has been, by the way. And it's funny because, even on the group pages, I did have another event company, and they're like, they asked me about an event. They were asking for something. I'm like, and promote it, by the way, on the network page. And they're like, what? Like, they couldn't believe we were okay with them promoting their own events at a location that we also hold events at. It's just such a foreign concept to so many people. It baffles me. So yeah.
Well, I think it's because in the end we want to see everybody succeed, because what does that mean? Listen, we don't assume and we don't expect that every single person in paranormal is going to love us. We're not everybody's cup of tea. But within the network, there is a cup of tea for everyone. And we want everyone to know everyone. And we want you to succeed. And we would hope that you would want to see us succeed back, because when the network sort of doesn't have that love back, right? We can't give from an empty cup. So it is always great. Cross promotion doesn't hurt anyone. It doesn't stuff your light out. It can make you brighter sometimes. So keep just, there might be somebody in the network that you're like, you know what? It could be as simple as, I can't get to a Get Haunted event, but this event company's a little closer and I'm curious. Why wouldn't you want somebody to do that? Why wouldn't you want somebody to have that opportunity? When we say Get Haunted is about you, we 1,000% mean Get Haunted is about you. It is truly about you, and it is about you being able to experience the paranormal, right?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
So I think there are so many great things coming up. Yes, and again, Dale and Michael John are exactly the same way. Let me tell you
Yeah.
something. They are the Paranormal Voice. They were one of our official halftime sponsors of Girls versus Boys. Amazing job, guys. Loved your video that I did see. They lift people every show when they do their lives, when Michael John does his call out on Facebook. This is amazing stuff. This is not just keep it to ourselves and nobody should know about. Listen, I'm sure there are people that don't love us and that we might not love them right back, but let me rephrase that. We might not like them, but the love is there to be able to say, you know what? Go do your thing, go be successful. And this might be something for one of our network people. So have no problem. But don't be a dick. That we won't tolerate.
Yeah.
But it is, we do much better. We can make the paranormal field a little less of it's getting a little too weird and businessy, right? Like it's become big business. And I think that we have to remember something. We're all going to die, and we all have questions about what might be beyond. Rob wrote a beautiful post today. They don't like it, they love it.
Identify yourself.
But the reality is we should all be offering opportunities for people to explore what that behind the veil could mean, and to share those personal experiences. Because what I do see a lot of is, when you offer those spaces for people to be who they are and to be to have the confidence to share something, it can resonate with somebody else, and those connections and those threads are met. And that's been what's really beautiful to me about Get Haunted. I was never a fan of event companies. I'm going to keep it real. Never did really like them. And so to be able to sit next to Rob and create an event company, or this, I'm just going to call it a network. I don't really like just saying event because that's one aspect of us, but this network truly was an opportunity to take what we've seen out there in the past and kind of recreate and bring it back to what a network meant, which is we're all here to help each other. Right? I'm feeling like in the feels today, I think.
Good.
Yeah. Is it though?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm feeling really like it was a really amazing weekend. A lot of reflection. You drive 14 hours by yourself in a car, 7 hours there and 7 hours back, and that last 7 hours, there's a lot of reflection and a lot of awakenings. I think that sort of happened. And there's something about the West Virginian
Landscape.
mountains, that sort of bust some of that open.
Yeah, you're kind of isolated. You have a lot of time to just kind of be with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I happen to have people in the cars, but you get to take in. It's beautiful, right? And you're looking at mountains and hills and hollers, and it's like it's more than, and it just kind of puts you in touch with yourself a little bit more.
It really does. Stacy, Conjuring House, our next one is May 13th. Pardon me. And that one is kind of a fun one as well, because we are going to have some guest investigators. The Misfit Paranormal crew is going to be there. These ladies had sort of a misfortune on not being able to get to the Conjuring House for a particular event. And Get Haunted was like, you know what? Let's help them out. Let's get them in there when it would be a little more difficult for them too. And they are a smaller crew. And so they are going to be guest investigators right there at the Conjuring with Get Haunted. Mm-hmm. So May 13th. If you don't have a ticket, I think there's a couple tickets left for that particular date.
Yeah, one or two.
And then we have, Stacy, there's, I believe, I'm looking, we have July
July.
22nd.
Yep.
And I believe, is that it then for Conjuring for 2023? So May 13th and July 22nd are our two
No.
Conjuring house.
No. I think we have September or October.
Oh, it's maybe not on our, it's not on our
Okay.
thing yet.
Oops.
But yeah, we'll see. But so again, another cool, reach out to Get Haunted. We do our best to help out where we can, and cross promoting is always a beautiful thing. We promote you, you promote us, and that network grows, and then somebody in our corner sees somebody in your corner, and then next thing you know, people are doing work with each other, and it's so freaking cool. It's one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed. So again, the good definitely supersedes the evil. And be happy what you're doing, and do what you love. And if you love being an asshole, well, go do it somewhere else. But do what you love. Show the world how amazing you are. Even assholes can have moments to shine.
Yeah,
you know that, Rob?
Nothing better than a shiny asshole.
Oh my God.
Sorry, everyone.
So this was not a recap. This was a moment to be able to sit down and just tell everybody that comes every Wednesday. Honestly, you guys, we do. We see you. We appreciate you. We love you. I can't even. There's just not enough to tell you guys. So this, I do love that. It is a great new merch slogan. I love it.
Oh God, I don't even know who's agreeing.
Like
I don't even know. Okay. I will have that shirt ready in 2 hours.
That's right. This is why I love the Get Haunted family, because they get us, and they know when they have fun, and I just love that. Love you guys so much. But yes, you know what? It was a hard weekend. It was the best hard weekend of my life. Don't be a duck with a shiny asshole. I think you mean don't be a dick, but maybe a duck.
Oh my God.
Don't be a dick with it. This is why I love our people. Truly,
we're about to get shut down is what's about to happen.
It's all good. So please know, Rob and I are here for you guys. Whatever we can do, we're going to continue to build this amazing network. And it's because of people just like you that this network grows and it stands out. This network stands out. Please know it doesn't stand out because of Rob and I. It's standing out because of you guys, and people notice. People notice. They see the hard work. They see what's going on here. So keep up the good work. Our friends, our family, we love you. And please check out the actual recap of Girls versus Boys with all of the players. We're going to be all together. We're going to talk about the highs, the lows, the amazingness, the oh my God, what are we going to do? The oh shit to we did it, right? It all ended with a bottle of champagne, folks. It all ended with a bottle of champagne.
It did.
And I don't even drink.
By the way, if you guys are looking for courses on anything paranormal, go over to Udemy. Look up Stacy Telich. There are some coupons floating around. Go check it out. I don't know, Mike. You don't want to know.
Well, did you miss that you won? Did you miss that you won the OG?
Mike, you won the halftime show giveaway.
The watch party giveaway, not the halftime show giveaway.
Watch party. I don't know what I'm talking about, Mike. I'm all out.
Or are you talking about the shiny asshole, Mike? We don't know which one you're talking about. What did you miss? You missed your win and you missed the shiny asshole. I don't know. Dale, we love you, and you have a great rest of it. Oh, he did miss that. Well, you won. Look, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna show you what we did. You won. You won.
There it is. So, it's official.
It's official. It's a banner. So, yeah. There you go. Look at Adam. I love that you missed the quick course on how to have a shiny. Yeah. Yep. Yes, that's true. Girls did win the challenge, but the guys won the giveaway. Yeah. Well, congratulations to you, Mike. And God, I love you people. Honestly, this was all I needed. I think I just needed a Wednesday with our truly amazing souls that
We
have
did. We
supported us. I think it was exactly what was needed. So thank you guys for showing up the way you do every Wednesday and every Monday. It's truly appreciated. Again, we love you. Keep your eyes peeled. There will be some news coming out about Flamery promotions and Get Haunted and some other stuff, because guess what? Just because we were working on Girls versus Boys, other stuff's been it. Oh, Ed, you are so late. Ed, you're like so late. It's like we're
Yeah.
saying goodbye.
That doesn't qualify as late. That's about a big old miss right there, buddy.
Yeah, that's a miss. You missed, but we love that you popped on. So hello, Mr. Ed Road. So yes, keep your eyes open on that. And we will yeah. It's like I'm like, bye. Oh my God.
I love that, man. He is awesome.
Oh, this is exactly what I needed. So guys, go out, enjoy the sun if it's there. If it's raining, go out, get cleansed, go wash away any of your blues. It is spring. Get Haunted is in their second quarter. We are going to kick some ass this weekend. We have Selma Mansion up with the Get Haunted crew. Get your tickets for MSP. Yes, please, everybody. May 6th is the Get Haunted event. You can do 5 for 5 with the Tipsy Ghost discount. But don't just go Saturday, go Friday. Go to MSP's website, go check out their tours. You could do a tour and an investigation, and the crew's going to be there doing a little investigating as well, which I love. I love that you guys are going to take some time to just go investigate. Really perfect to get to know the building again. Reintroduce yourself, Rob.
Oh, I know that building like the back of my hand.
We love you, Sam.
Yeah, and you should, for anybody that's going, you should come during the day. Go visit during the day at least, because she's a different animal at night, and seeing what it looks like during the day it's the photo ops alone are worth every penny of it. It's an amazing location.
And I think I love that, like, go in there, at different times so you understand what you're going to be walking into for your investigation. I love the comparison. So go do yourself a favor, help out MSP, go do the MSP tour May 5th on Friday. And there is a little ghost hunt, I believe, that night there as well with MSP. And then May 6th is your official Get Haunted event right there. MSP, May 6th. Go to gethaunted.com, our event. Grab your tickets now. And see Tipsy Ghosts, because they're the coolest chicks ever. Do it. All right, Robert, we got work to do. Girls versus Boys is over. Now on to the next thing, right?
That's right. Dogs versus cats.
Oh my God, we totally should.
Let's do
That's going to be the next banner. Dogs versus cats. It's on. Where are we going to have this one?
All right.
Can you come up with somewhere?
Yeah. Petco.
Haunted Petco. Haunted Petco, dogs versus cats. It's on. All right, guys, go. We're going to release you. Go have a fabulous rest of the middle of your week, middle of your day. What's this?
I was releasing people.
That you're releasing. And we're going to keep your eyes right here. Oh, Missouri. No. It's Missouri State Penitentiary.
Come on.
Not prison. Come on, Stacy. Come on, Stacy. So yes, go have a fabulous rest of your week. Keep your eyes open. And like always, we love you.
Stay shiny.
Stay shiny. I'm going to hashtag it. Stay shiny.
Do it.
Bye.
Bye.